शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायिने कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः। पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूप स्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जन्माद्यस्य तोऽन्वयादितरतश्चार्थे सुभिज्ञस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्म हृदय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः। तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। स्वस्ति अस्तु विश्वस्य खलः प्रसीदतां ध्यायन्तु भूतानि शिवं मिथो धिया मनश्च भद्रं भजतादधोक्षजे आवेश्यतां नो मतिरप्यहेतुकी। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 9, beginning from verse number 32. These are prayers of Sri Prahlad to Nrsimhadev, and he was explaining how Lord's mercy manifests only through his devotees, and he gave his own example in that regard, how he was protected by the Lord because Narada has blessed his mother, and also how he became devotee by the grace of Narada. So now in this verse he says, Nyashedam atmani jagad vilayambu madhye sheshayatmana nidsukanubhavo nirihaha yogena miledriga atmanipita nidrasturye sthito natutamo naguna sayumshe. So he says, Nyashed idam atmani jagat vilayambu madhye shesha. That you take this whole universe inside you at the time of dissolution and you lie down in the water of dissolution. Vilayambu madhye sheshe atmana nisukhanubhavo bhavo navi. And at that time what do? You enjoy your own bliss. So this is the question yesterday asked, what happens when he is lying down with closed eyes. So he is not dreaming, but Nij Sukhanubhavo Niriha. He is in his own bliss, his personal Swarup Shakti, the happiness of just being in himself. And Niriha means without any desires, without any action. Yogena milita driga, atma nipita nidra. So you are in sort kind of yoga nidra or transcendental sleep in which you close your eyes and everything has gone inside him. And turiya sthito na tutamo na guna chayamsa. And then you become situated in the fourth state. So there is a wakeful state, there is a dreaming state, there is a deep sleep state, and beyond that is the state of Turiya. So that's where he is situated, in that state. So therefore he says, Natu tamo na gunas. You are not situated in tamas. Usually when you sleep, you go in tamas. So that's why it is said that his sleep is not like ordinary people, because he is not in tamas. And he is not also in other gunas. Of course you don't sleep in rajas, you don't sleep in sattva. So if you are sleeping, you will be in tamas, but if you are not in tamas, then where are you? You may be in rajas and sattva, but you can sleep in that. So therefore he says that he is not in any guna, because he is in the turiya state.
Turiya means
Fourth. Turiya means four. Turiya or turiya, both words are there. So that is the state of samadhi. So it also means Vasudeva. But the original person is Krishna. And he has three powers: Ichha Shakti, Jnana Shakti and Kriya Shakti. So he is the one who desires, and then he manifests in Chaturvyuha of Vasudeva, Sankarshan, Pradyumna and Aniruddha. So Vasudeva is the Jnana Shakti. Therefore he is the Chittadhisthata, he is the presiding Lord of the Chitta, of the heart. And then from him comes the Karnadaksha Vishnu, because he is the one who does the creation. So Kriya Shakti or potency to act.
Potency to create.
So now because there is no Kriya, there is no action, everything comes to an end. So he goes back into Vasudeva. So Vasudeva is also called Turiya because he is the fourth. Therefore, so Sankarshan, Pradyumna and Aniruddha, they are related with the material world. Sankarshan is Karnadaksha Vishnu, Pradyumna is Garbhodaksha Vishnu, Aniruddha is Kshirodaksha Vishnu, and beyond that is the Turiya is Vasudeva. So it's also Turiya also means that they go back into him. So that's why what?
What is dhyana? What is it? Second step.
Yeah, that is Vasudeva.
This Vasudeva, which is also Turiya. But these two
He has four because he's the fourth. In Chaturvidya there are four of them.
the same as when
आद्यंत मध्य अवस्थानेन उक्तं जगत कारणत्वं प्रपंचयति न्यस्यति पंचयति. So he, in 5 verses, Prahlad is explaining the cause of universe by showing that how he is in the beginning, he is in the end, and he is in the middle. So here he shows how he is in the end. Idam jagat atmani eva nyasya. So, by taking the universe inside him, when you sleep, you cannot take your things inside you. Yes, you would like that, but you cannot do that. So Lord takes everything inside him. Because if he does not take it, then this will anyway dissolve, collapse, cannot function without him. And Vilayani, Vigat Layani, Anaswarani, Ambuni, Yasya Tasya. So when he is in the water, which is not the water which, there are 2 types of water. One is the water which is in the universe. But this water becomes dissolved. The earth goes into water. Now they are saying that slowly when there is global warming, then earth will start going into the water. Right? The ozone level will increase and water will come up. This is how the lay will happen. How it dissolves. So earth goes into the water and everything is water. And then water becomes air. It evaporates by the fire of Shesha. And then it goes back. So there is no more water. So how is that he is sleeping on water? So this is a different type of water. It's like when everything gets dissolved, everything is in space, right? Yes? You need space for anything to exist. Whether it is earthly objects, or air, or water, or fire, everything in space. But when space is dissolved, then where are things? Earth goes into water, water into fire, right? Fire into air, air into space, space goes into ahankara, because everything comes from the ahankara. So where is ahankara? How can ahankara exist without space? So there is another space. Has to be somewhere. So like that there is also water. If there is water, there must be space also. But space is dissolved.
So then what is the nature of that space and that water?
That you will figure out. At least understand that there is something more.
So this is the space within the Lord?
Yes.
beautiful space.
So Vilayani, Vigata Layani, Anaswarani, Ambuni. So this water is called Anaswara. It doesn't get dissolved like this one. Yasya tasya karnarnavasya madhya shesha. So that is the causal ocean. So he sleeps in that. And the water is there must be space also.
What is the space?
So Swapi स्वपीसी आत्मना आत्मस्वरूप शक्याय निस्सुखस्य अनुभवो यस्य स. So at that time he is sleeping, and that sleep is not like our sleep because he is in his own Swarupa Shakti, which means that he goes internal. He has his own internal abode, internal associates, he is with them. So Nissukhasya Anubhavo Yasya Sa Niriha Maik Leela Manichu. Niriha means without any desires. Iha, Ichha, Chesta. So means now he does not have any desire for material creation. Tarhi kim jivasya mamapi tamorupa nidrasti. So then Lord is asking Prahlad, so you think I also sleep like Jiva, go into tamoguna? So Prahlad says, nahi, nahi. No. So bahi vritti abhav samyat nidra uchyate. So he says, because you don't have external vrittis, it is called nidra. Because what is our sleep? That we are not aware of the external world. So in case of Lord also there is no more external world. In that sense it is sleep. But the difference lies inside. Externally it is like as we sleep. So externally he also looks as if he is sleeping as we are sleeping, because there is no external action. But internally is different. Internally we are dreaming. We are in the dream loka. But he is in his antaranga loka. So he is in the internal potency. So he is also there with his people. So he is in his own swarupa. Tari, so he says, na bahi vritya bhav samya nidra uchyate itya yogena. Yogena milita drishav yena. So he has closed his eyes by yogic power. Atmana swarupa prakashena nipita nidra yena. So you have drank the sleep by your Atma Shakti. So means he is not in the tamas. That is the meaning of Nipita Nidra. Turiye avasthatraya atirikta swarupa sthite nantu tama. So he says you are in the fourth state, beyond the three states. Sushupta eva yunkshe jivayatu svikarasti. So he says it is like sleep. So this is the fourth state, and then there is the fifth state. So fifth state is when Krishna is there with his devotees. He is not sleeping, he is acting. So these three states are the material, then fourth state being in his own Swarupa, and then in fifth state he is playing his flute on the fifth note. That is the fifth state. So napi jagrat swapnyor iva gunan vishayan. So he is not like wakeful or dream or deep sleep. That is also. तस्यैव ते वपुरिदं निजकालशक्त्या संचोदितः प्रकृतिधर्मण आत्मगूढम् अम्भस्यनन्तशयनाद्विर्म आत्मसमाधेर् नाभेरभूत् स्वकणिकावट महाम्बजम् महावटवन् महाब्जम्. So now this was the end he showed. And now how he creates, he describes that. So tasyaiva taiva puridam nijakala shaktya sanchodita prakriti dharmana atma. So he says that by your kala shakti you inspire the gunas of prakriti. And this world, this Brahmanda, this universe is like your body. Idam means this Jagat, this universe. Tasyevate vapuridam nijikala shaktya sanchodite prakriti dharmana atma gudha. So atma gudha means it was hidden inside you, because he read that he takes it inside and he sleeps, so now he brings it out. And then you're lying down on the couch of Shesha, and then from your navel comes out the Brahmanda lotus. This whole world is like a lotus flower. Just as from the seed comes the Vatavriksha. Vatavriksha is a big tree, and the seed is very small. It's smaller than the sesame seed. And from that comes huge tree. So like that the universe comes. So ambhasi ananta shainad viramat samadher nabher abhut swakanika vatavan mahanjam. So big lotus comes from his navel. Tatascha tasyaiva punah shrishti arambhe. When it is time for creation, so as Krishna says, bhutva bhutva praliyate, explaining how there is a pralaya, and then srijamiham srishti adav, then time comes, kalpadav srijamiham, at the beginning of kalpa he again create. So it is not that he goes into sleep and then he goes on sleeping. He also wakes up. And is kala shaktya sanchodita prakriti dharma satvade. So then it is the time energy which acts on the gunas. If the time energy does not act on the gunas, then the gunas don't mix. They remain. Sattva is only jumping inside sattva, and rajas is jumping in the rajas, and tamas jumps in tamas. They don't try to mix with each other or fight with each other. Otherwise they are fighting, each one trying to be supreme. So that is called the balanced state. When sattva remains sattva, rajas rajas, tamas tamas. So no creation. Then comes time. And time upsets them. So then they start punching each other. That's how the creation begins. So this is what Lord does when he wants to start the game. Then he pushes his time into the Prakriti. So then this Prakriti starts getting modified. Then Mahatattva comes from Sattva. And this big lotus flower. So this whole Brahmanda is within the lotus. Atmani swasmin gudham eva idam brahmanda rupam vapu prakriti sakashat prakatam abhu. So he says that from your own body, then this Brahmanda becomes manifest. So he is like the seed, and from this comes Brahmanda. So just like the baby is attached to the mother by the navel, like that Brahmanda is attached to him. He is supplying the energy. Tatascha ambasi tadanda garbhode Shayanasya tavanant shayanat viraman samadhi. So then you give up your samadhi while you are lying down on the Ananta snake in the Garbhodak water. And then Nabhe Sakashat Mahabjamaput. So big lotus comes. Swakanikata Sukshmad Vatvijan Mahavata. So big Vatavriksha. So then what happened? Tatsambhava kaviratonya padapasya Tvam bijamatmani tatam prabhir vichintya Navindadabda satamapsu nimajjamano Jate kure kathamuho pralabhet bijam. So then from that lotus comes Brahma. He is called here as Kavi. Kavi means poet, learned. So Brahma, he takes birth in the lotus. So he is linked up to the Lord. And he is sitting on top of this lotus. And then he thinks where I am. From where have I come? So this should be the first question. Who is my father? How did I come here? So therefore he has this question. So Anyada Pashyam Mana. So he did not see anyone else. He was just alone. It's like the child is alone inside the womb of the mother. Like that he is alone outside. And his womb is outside. So he could not find anybody. So tatam atmani tatam svabahir vichintya. So he started searching outside. So he went outside searching. Navindat abdashatam apsu nimajjamano jate. But he could not find his source. For 100 years he tried. But he could not find. So then he came back. And katham upalabheda bijam. So he says, if there is a seed, and seed turns into the tree, after that can you find the seed? Cannot find. So therefore he could not find. Because seed turned into the Vatavriksha. Now he is going around. So he did not find anything. Tat sambhava tad abja jataha kavir Brahma. From that lotus came Brahma. Ato abjad anyad apashyam. So he did not see anything but the lotus. So tat bijam swashaktya eva upadan karanam. So then he thought, from where the lotus is coming, let me find. So he went in search for the root of the lotus. So he went inside and he went down. There was no end. 100 years. So 100 years means whole lifespan only. Somebody lives for 100 years. So he devoted 100 years, could not find. So like that, if we search the Lord outside for 100 years, we will not find, then we will die. He did not die, but we will. So, Swashaktya Padana, he was trying to find out by his own power. So that is not possible. That's So Jiva Goswami says that if you want to know, then you have to take Shabda Pramana. So this Prataksha Pramana does not work. It does not have the ability. So you have to take help from the Shabda Pramana. So then he went inside. Atmani swasmin vuttam vyapta santam api swabahireva vartmanam vichara. So he only searched outside. Abdashatam vyapya anvishyan navidat. For 100 years he tried, could not find. Yuktam cha etat. This indeed is proper. Why? Uvaho ankure jate tatra swansena vartmanam api bijan yatra ankure adhikarne katham uplavit. So he says if the seed has turned into sprout, then where will you find the seed? So especially you cannot find the seed in the sprout. If you want to find it, at least you have to go down. But he was searching the seed in the sprout. Then he was only searching in the lotus, which is the sprout of the seed. Kintu talayeva uplabdhet. He has to go down. There may be still little part of the seed is remaining. Maybe just the external, because the internal anyway sprouts. So that also he could not find. Kamala Suranadinam Ankure Su Utpadya Nashtesu api Bijnasa Adrishtahe Tattalam Tadanim Brahmano Agamyam eva asinati. So he says that if you take the lotus seed, then it sprouts, it comes up, the lotus is up, although the seed is gone, but still something is remaining, but that will be at the bottom. Lotus flower is up above the water, seed is in the water. So if you keep on searching above the water, you will not find the seed anymore. So he was only searching. Of course, here the Lord is lying on the top of water only, he was not inside the water. In case of lotus, the seeds, the root is in the water, and the leaves and flower come up. So he was searching only up, and therefore he could not find anything. So if you want to find, you have to go to the bottom. So the idea is that Lord was unapproachable to him. Simply mechanically you cannot search him. Try to find him by mechanical means, and then you cannot find him. That is the meaning. Only when he will use spiritual process, when he will chant, he will be given the Kam Gayatri. Then when he will chant that, then he will see. So that is the process. Otherwise not possible. Svatvatmayoni nirata vismitaya sthitobjam kalena tivra tapasa parishuddha bhava tvam atmanisha bhuvigandhamavati sukshmam bhutendriyashamaye vitatam dadarsha. So then Atmayoni, the self-born Brahma, he could not find, and therefore he was very surprised. After searching for 100 years, when he could not find, he got very surprised. Why is this that I cannot find the source of this lotus? So anyway, he came back and asthito abjam kalena. So he became situated. And then he engaged in very severe tapasya, austerity, tivra tapsa, parishuddha bhava. Then he became purified. So purification means that you give up your ego that you can attain by your own power. Then Lord appeared. Tvam atmani isha bhuvi gandhami vati sukshman bhutendriya ashamaya vittam. He says then he saw you in himself. Because first he was searching outside, now he is searching inside. And then he saw the Lord within him. He says it's just like you see the gandha tanmatra in the earth. Earth comes from the tanmatra of earth, which is fragrance. So here is earth, and then you say, well, the earth must have come, if it is here, it must have come from somewhere else. So you keep on searching the source of earth. Then you will not find it. Because earth came from gandha tanmatra, the tanmatra of fragrance. And that fragrance is inside earth only. So you will not see it anymore. So like that the Lord is inside him only. And is searching outside. So he could not find it. And then when he searched inside, then he says that he saw him. Bhutendriya ashamaya vittam dasar. Then he, who is the source of earth, senses, and all these things, he saw that particular Lord. Asthita anveshanat nirvritya. So Brahma, he worked very hard, finally he gave up and he came and he sat down. So when we think that we can find by our own power, then it is not possible. And then when you will realize that I cannot get it by my own power, it will come only by the grace of the Lord, then it will happen. So therefore he stopped. Abjameva ashrita san tivra tapsa atmadiya dhyanena atmani swadehi. So then he engaged in intense austerity. And what is that austerity? Thinking of the Lord. That is the austerity. This is the big tapasya for the mind. Right? Mind is naturally not interested in thinking of Bhagavan. So tapasya means to think of Bhagavan through the mind. That is the tapasya. So if one can do that tapasya, then one can meet Bhagavan. So the idea of tapasya is only this. You can fix the mind. Yena kena prakarena manah Krishna niveshayat. So tvadiya dhyanena atmani swadehe eva bhuvi karya bhutayam shritam karanam bandham tvam. So then he saw the Lord in his own body, just as the cause of earth is inside the earth only, in the form of tanmatra of fragrance. So then he became happy. Evam sahasra vadanangri sira karoru nasasya karnanayana bharanayudhadhyam mayamayam sadupalakshita sannivesham drishtva mahapurushamapamudam virinchaha. So virincha or virinchi, both words are there. Brahma, he became very happy because he saw the Lord. So you become happy when you see the Lord. When you don't see in the material world, then you suffer. So how did he see him? he saw that he had 1,000 hands, 1,000 legs, 1,000 faces. So if you have 2 legs, you have 1 head, right? If you have 1,000 legs, how many heads you should have? 500. But if you have 1,000 leg and 1,000 head, that's little bit problem. So he has everything 1,000. 1,000 eyes, 1,000 head. How is that? If you have 1,000 head, should have 2,000 eyes and 2,000 legs and 2,000 arms. But he only has 1,000. So this looks very funny. You have to make some person like this who has 1,000 heads, 1,000 arms, 1,000 nose, 1,000 mouth. This will be very strange. And Brahma saw him and he was very happy. So he says, Sahasra Vadan Anghrisira, 1,000 face, 1,000 leg, 1,000 head, 1,000 arms, 1,000 nose, 1,000 mouth, 1,000 ear, 1,000 eyes, and Abharan Adi Ayam. And he had ornaments. So of course it is possible, because if the faces are all there, then one eye can work for both sides. It is called Dehli Deepak Nyaya. You put the lamp on the threshold, it gives light both sides. So the eye is working for this face also, for this face also. So one eye works equal to 2 eyes. So that's why he was managing with 1,000 eyes only. The arm also somehow fitted like that.
So that was a Brahma from other universe. That is a Brahma from other universe.
No, this is Vishnu. What?
Vishnu.
Brahma is seeing the Lord Vishnu.
With
Sahasra Sirsha Purusha.
Vishnu.
Sahasraksha Sahasrapad. Right? Sahasra Sirsha Purusha, 1,000 head, 1,000 eyes, 1,000 legs. It's described in the Veda. Purushokta. Same. So we have to figure out now how to fit this 1,000. That's your own work. So anyway, he saw and he was very happy. That is the important thing. And the Lord was Maya. He was full of Maya. Saduplakshita Sannivesha. He has a nice body. So he saw he was very happy. So evam anena prakarena sahasram aparimitani yani badanani. Right. So sahasra here means unlimited. Sahasra, although sahasra means 1,000, means unlimited. So these numbers you have to be very careful in Shastra when the numbers are given. Sometimes sahasra means only 1. Sometimes it means unlimited. Sometimes when it is said koti, koti means 10 million. It may simply mean only 1. Because the word koti also means a class. They said that there are 33 koti devatas, 330 million. So koti can also mean 33 types. So there are 12 Adityas, 11 Rudras, 8 Vasus, 2 Aswani Kumaras. How much is that? About 33. So That's all it means. So therefore here the word Sahasra means unlimited, means there is no numbering how big he is. Basically idea is to show that he is unlimited. Yani Vednani Tair Adhyam Mahapurusham Chidananda Vigram. So he saw that Lord, he has body which was not material but Chidananda body, conscious, blissful. Yato Maya Mayam. So he was Maya Maya. And Maya means his internal potency. Swarup Bhutaya Nitya Shaktaya Maya Khyayuta. Ato Maya Mayam Vishnu Pravadanti Manishina. Smriti. Because in the Smriti it is said that Lord Vishnu is called Maya Maya because he has his own potency eternally in him which is called Maya. So Maya also means internal potency. Because there is Yoga Maya and Mahamaya. So usually we think of Maya only as external energy, but also internally it is Maya. So that's why it's called Maya Maya. So Maya Maya means full of Maya. And then he gives another nice meaning. This is a little bit of Sanskrit. Maya Jivasya Avidya Amayam Rogam Iva Vinaskam. So Maya Maya, there are two ways you can see it. Maya and Maya is a suffix. There is a Maya pratyam, like you have Anand Maya, right? Gyan Maya, Gyan Maya. So Maya means made of, which consists of, like that. Anand Maya means made of Ananda. So Maya Maya in that sense means who has Maya in him. But you can also break Maya Maya as Maya plus Amaya. Because Maya plus Amaya will also give you Maya Maya. And Maya plus Maya will also give you Maya Maya. So you can say Maya plus Amaya. Amaya means disease. So Maya Maya means the disease caused by Maya. So Lord is called Maya Maya because he removes the disease of Maya. Therefore he is called Maya. So Mame Viya Prapadyante Maya Metam Tarantite. Because if you take shelter of the Lord, then he can make you free from Maya, therefore he is called Maya Maya. That's another way of saying it. So, Samuchitatvena Uttamaha, and therefore he is the best. Upadhikyena Lakshita. Upalakshita, Sad Upalakshita. Samudradi Lakshana Ankita Sannivesha Nayana Grivadi Vinyasa. So Sannivesa means, this word is sometimes used for the body which is nicely structured. So he says that Lord's body was very beautiful. Although when we think of how 1,000 heads, 1,000 legs, it doesn't make any beauty in it. But then it is described that with all this, he was very beautiful. Means his nose, his eyes, his lips, ears, everything was just perfectly placed. Arms, and he looked Mr. Universe. That is the meaning of Saduplakshita Sannivesha. Brahma saw him and he was so happy to see such a beautiful person. So Lord is very, very beautiful. If you see him once, you will faint. Because you cannot handle this much beauty. We are not used to that beauty. There is not much beauty here in the material world. It's like if you eat food, heavy food, then he got nausea. Right? He just want to lie down in the bed with closed eyes. So Lord is very beautiful. At least Brahma did not faint because he has 4 heads, so he could handle it. Somebody who has only 1 head, it's too much for 1 head to take this much beauty. So people faint. Devotees, when they see the Lord, they lose their consciousness. So padadi rachna yasya tatha bhutam vairajam mayamayam drishtva. So he says that his feet, his legs, his thighs, arms, how they are built. So his appearance is very beautiful, perfect. If you look at him, you just keep on looking. That how can somebody be so beautiful? And this is only Vishnu. This Vishnu, he wants to see Krishna. So then you can imagine how beautiful is Krishna. That this Vishnu who is so beautiful, he wants to see Krishna's beauty. That's why he stole the children of the Brahmanas from Dwarka, so that Krishna will come and then you can see him. So then how beautiful is he? So that's why Krishna, his one special quality is Rupa Madhuri, which nobody has. That his beauty is unsurpassable. Even Vishnu hankers to see this. He is so beautiful that he himself is enamored by it. Krishna himself gets amazed when he sees his reflection in the mirror or in water and thinks, how can I be so beautiful? So who is that guy? Narcissus?
Narcissus.
So he is the first. Narcissus. He is enamored by his own beauty. So that's the most amazing beauty. So we'll stop here if there is any question.
I have a question about this 4th state. That when the Lord goes, let's say, he absorbs everything within his body, right?
Right.
So then, but and then he is in his internal, within his internal potency.
He's within his own Swarup.
Also,
He's just by himself. It's like sometimes you like to be with yourself and you're happy. There's nobody disturbing you. Right? So then that is your Swarupa Sukh. Happiness of being with yourself.
yeah. Another question is this now. He absorbs everything, no? He brings everything inside. But then this energy which is he brings inside is this called external energy, no? It's kind of Prakriti, whatever. So all these elements and all this stuff, when he is within himself, where he's put it? Where he's put it?
Just sticking to him. It becomes very compact, like a seed.
So condensed.
It's like the big tree of water bricks. You have seen water bricks, right?
Yeah. Very
Huge, but it is not small. You have seen the seed? No? You have seen fig?
Yeah.
You know the fig seed? Same.
So small.
Water seed is exactly the same.
Okay. So
But they also, the fruit comes on water bricks like fig. It's not so tasty, but you can also eat that.
So then basically it's a part of his body which becomes spiritual.
It's his energy.
His energy.
External, internal means whether he takes interest or not interest. Personal.
what is your take on this question regarding Brahma Samhita? So now he has seen the Purusha. So, and then in Brahma Samhita he speaks of Govinda. So how does this go together? And who spoke to Brahma? Govinda or Mahavishnu?
Sometimes Mahavishnu, sometimes Govinda.
So this means he has seen both?
Sometimes some Brahma.
You mean sometimes a Brahma sees Govinda and at other times a Brahma sees the Purusha?
Yeah.
But it's not that, first he saw the Purusha and then the Purusha vanished and the Govinda was there? Or how is this to be?
No. This is Krishna. Sometimes Krishna himself appears.
So it is Krishna who spoke to Brahma in the Brahma Samhita.
Yeah.
That's you.
You said that when the deep sleep, one is sleep, that is Tamaguna.
Yes.
And then, but when one is dreaming,
That
there
is
is some
also-
recreation or creation of recreating things of the past, maybe remembering something happened.
That is Rajaguna.
That's Rajaguna. And dreaming sattva, that is not. Dreaming sattva, what could be?
Dream in Sattva.
Or a sleep state in sattva. Should it be very
Sattva is awake when you are awake.
sattva is awake. So dreaming
Sattva is
things
awake, dream is Rajas, and deep sleep is Tamas.
is number one. Another thing is that Brahma of other universes, bigger universes, have also 100 heads. But those have been depicted as 2 legs and 100 heads. Is that right? That's different from this Vishnu form of 1,000 legs and 1,000 heads.
Yes.
So that's 2 legs and 1,000 heads.
Right.
The other Brahma. When Brahma saw the Brahma of other
So
universe,
he has to have strong legs.
that's difficult to imagine. Sarada Prabhu was laughing on this question.
Especially the knees.
It's funny, eh?
But if he has small heads and big legs,
So which legs? My God. Mamma mia. So this is a Shinka or what?
Yes.
Or is it Shinka that I am asking this?
No, they can pack their heads. Have only one. The need is there, they can bring them out.
they tag them.
It can become one only, also. Because I heard you saying that sometimes this when you say Ravan also manifested 100 or 1,000 heads.
10 only.
10. It means that, it may mean that he had
Capacity.
of 10 heads.
Yeah.
Not that he physically had the 10 heads, but in this case, this Brahma of 100 heads is really 100 physical heads on 2 legs.
Yeah, he can have, but he can also have one.
It's like a mystic power to manifest them and then it can contract.
If you want to see 1,000, then he can manifest, otherwise he keeps one.
Same with this one of 4, our Brahma of this universe, 4.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So, you talked about kind of the essence of the earth element.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and then you talked about space, transcendental space. So would it be too much to imply that implies that there's also transcendental air, transcendental fire, transcendental water? Well, we
Yes.
know there's transcendental water, but we just talked about it. And then, so all of those elements also exist in the transcendental form.
Right.
But